I ended up in the ER because my blood pressure got dangerously high. I study health and nutrition for a living, and I, at that time, could not understand why this was happening to me. What led me there had started 6 months earlier in the dental chair where I thought I was having a stroke or something. All of this triggered years of stress, anxiety, panic attacks, high blood pressure, which has now led me to understand the role of the hormones, the perimenopause, the stress that's going on in the body and the nervous system. I hope this story helps you. If you are a woman over 40 and you are experiencing anxiety, panic, heart palpitations, or you just feel like your body is changing and you don't understand what's going on, this video is for you. Let me tell you what happened. I went to the dentist for a routine cavity filling. I'd had cavities filled before, and when they went to numb me, my body had a reaction to the numbing agent. This particular day, my body did not like it, and it just took my body into a tailspin. And again, I felt like I was having a stroke. I couldn't talk. My speech was slurred. It took 24 hours or more to wear off. So it wore off. I thought it was this isolated incident. 6 months after that, I decided I wasn't going back to the same dentist office because in my mind, I don't want to go back to that place. I was triggered by that. So I changed dentist, went to a new dentist, and I could feel as I was walking to the appointment, I could feel my body getting anxious privately. No one could see anything going on, but I could feel my body remembering what I felt was traumatic at the other dentist. I went and got my x-rays, and it was time for them to clean my teeth. They took my blood pressure and they said, "Oh, wow, your blood pressure is high." I'm like, "My blood pressure's high? That's odd." They're like, "Do you have blood pressure?" Or they started asking me all these questions, and they're like, "Let's just take it again." They took it again. It was higher. And they're like, "Wow, we're gonna take it one more time, but if it doesn't go down, we can't clean your teeth." And my brain went, "Wait a minute, you can't clean my teeth if my blood pressure is high? Am I dying?" They took it again. It was higher, and I just started panicking. And they told me, "Your blood pressure is really high. You may need to go to the ER." What? I went home. I kept taking it. The more I would take it, the higher and higher it got. My number got over 200, the top number. I took myself to the ER, full-blown panic, crying during COVID. I'm in there with all the COVID and things going on. The doctors are looking at me like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna have a stroke." It was pandemonium and chaos to me. The doctors were looking at me and they were like, "Well, do you smoke? And do you eat well?" They just started asking me all these questions, and I'm thinking, no, I don't smoke. I eat well. I was just beside myself, crying my eyes out by myself because it's during COVID. And they have me in this room. "We can't let you leave. We have to give you medication." I'm hooked up to all these things. I do not know what's going on. I just have no idea. I'm just panicked. I'm very upset. Eventually, I laid there. They put some music on. They're trying to calm me down. My blood pressure went down after some hours, and they finally let me leave. He said, "We're going to let you leave because you're not in the danger zone, but you got to go to your doctor and figure out what is going on." He suggested that I start taking my blood pressure at home and take a note and then go to my doctor. Now, at this time, whenever I would put that blood pressure cup on my wrist, my blood pressure, if I heard that cup, it would go sky high. I developed what's called an autonomic response. It was everything that was dentist related, medical related. It just sent me to a tailspin. It felt like I could not control my brain or my body. And this went on for a while. The doctors just kept offering me either anti-anxiety medication or blood pressure medication. I was very frustrated because what I believed in my soul of souls, that this wasn't high blood pressure triggered by food. It wasn't even triggered by family history, I knew it was triggered by anxiety, because if I wasn't anxious, then you could catch my blood pressure regular. Literally years had gone past. I refused to take medication. I just wanted to get to the root cause. Fast forward now, because I was in my late 40s, I'm in my 50s now, but I did not know the relationship between the hormones and our ability to calm down with regards to your estrogen. Your estrogen is the mother of all hormones. When she is not behaving, when she's going up and going down, it's a regulator for your body. I didn't know that. I was having heart palpitations as well. But as my hormones are in flux and my body's getting upset and overstimulated, in the past, the estrogen, progesterone, all those things could calm it down. Now, no, it wasn't the case. My body was just going haywire. It wasn't functioning as I would want it to. Nutritionist be damned, health person be damned. It was the hormones. Nobody said it to me. Nobody mentioned it to me. Nothing. I found out through Necessary Nutrition resources. But if I knew then what I know now, I want you all to hear this. I want you to understand it. If you're feeling this way, if it's sudden, if this wasn't you and now it is you and you are over 40, I want you to understand the role that these hormones play. I'm going to tell you where I am now. I finally went to a doctor, and again, blood pressure sky high, still the same thing. And what they did, this was important. This particular doctor, I felt like I was getting heard a little bit better. She said, well, let's check your kidneys. Let's check your other parts of your body to see if this blood pressure is chronic. Because if it's chronic, then it's going to damage you over time. It's going to damage your organs. We checked it, no damage to my organs. It literally is just situational, but no one could catch it normal. What I started to do is now I wear a monitor 24/7. And what happens with this monitor is it captures my blood pressure when I'm not thinking about it, when I'm sleeping all day long, it captures my blood pressure. And the first time in years that I saw my blood pressure 117/79, I was just able to breathe and I felt relieved. So to this day, in my 50s, starting my 40s, I keep my watch on. I do the following. I'm not recommending this for you, but this is what I do. I have a women's health specialist that I work with that understands this. I take adaptogenic herbs to help my body. I take magnesium glycinate. I didn't know the power of magnesium. Now I do. Magnesium glycinate specifically helps with the nervous system, calming, relaxation, sleep, anxiety. It helps to support our nervous system. So get Necessary Nutrition magnesium, because it's so important for us as women in this age. And magnesium also activates vitamin D. At that time, as much as I studied health and nutrition, I did not know, because I thought it wasn't relevant to me. So if you are a woman over 40, you should be taking vitamin D3 with K2, magnesium glycinate, and I also take omegas. But if nothing else, you're taking vitamin D3, K2, and the magnesium glycinate to support you. Going back to, I take adaptogenic herbs. I can't make a recommendation. I just want to put that in your ear, because certain ones conflict with certain things. So you got to check with your health specialist, your hormone health specialist with that. My recommendation is you have a female health specialist alongside of your primary that understands hormones, perimenopause, and all of those things. Make sure you're taking your D3, K2, and magnesium glycinate, Necessary Nutrition. My name is Robin from Necessary Nutrition, and I help women over 40 strengthen their health, protect their peace, and step into the person that they're called to be as a woman over 40. All the details about the D3, K2, and magnesium are below. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Eat well, think well, and be well. This is Robin. Take care.